Making our Christmas memories.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is naomichanellaing and welcome to my channel. For today's video, I am doing this sorta, kinda, really, maybe, not really, full face of Huda Beauty products. The idea was not to have a full face using Huda Beauty products, but I am just using so many products for this face today that it just has to be called that. This look is absolutely perfect for the holidays, so if you want to know how to achieve it, then just keep watching. I started off by using the Huda Beauty foundation because I love to use this as like a primer for my eyes. So I literally apply like the tiniest bit and just blend this out. I also love this foundation for the face, but I just am not really feeling the whole thick full coverage foundation anymore lately, so that's why I haven't been using that. So I just blend it out with the brush, and then sometimes, where's my beauty blender? I like to blend it out a little bit with the beauty blender as well, just to make sure that it's all nice and even. On the eyes today, I'm going to use this new Huda Beauty Khaki Haze eyeshadow palette. I got this in the mail yesterday and I felt like I just needed to try it out. I also have the other two palettes, but this one is just the one that I'm so excited about because of like the olive tones. I feel like I haven't done an olive eye in such a long time, so I just had to grab this one first. If you guys want to see a tutorial using the other eyeshadow palettes, just let me know and I will do that for you guys soon. But today we're using this one, and I'm going to actually start off by using this color right here. It's like a brownish shade and it is really beautiful and very blendable. And I'm taking my Boozy Brush Tapered blending brush just to blend this into the upper crease area. And I'm honestly just a little messy with this. I'm not too like precise or too focused on anything when I do this step. I just make sure that I blend above the crease and not necessarily in the crease. You can blend in the crease as well, but that's just not my main like focus point, so I don't really worry about that. Then I'm going to take this olive color, and it is really pigmented. I just used it on the other eye, so I already know like what it's like. So I'm just blending this into the outer V and just blending this in. So this color right here, this is like a glittery olive color. I was instantly in love with this color when I saw it online, so I felt like it's only right to do this as like my first look with this palette, you know. So I'm going to take this eyeshadow brush from Huda Beauty. It is the Smoke and Smudge brush, and oh wait, no, that's not the one that I used. Oh, I'm making a mess. I used the Huda Beauty Shine and Line brush. That's the one that I used. So I like to use this side right here and just kind of dip into it. This way the color payoff will be a lot better. So then I just pack it on, and first I'm going to put it on the eyelid itself. And then what I like to do to kind of create the whole look is not really have it look like a cut crease, but just kind of like blend it out a little messy on top. So over the eyelid, that's the word. And then just kind of blend it like this so that it could look a little messy over there. And then to add a little bit more sparkle, even though this shade is really beautiful by itself, I just felt like it needed more sparkle. So I used this color right here and then use that on the other side of the brush, and then just kind of blend it on top. So kind of just pat it like this, and that just elevates the look so much more to me. So I'm gonna take this olive color again. So I use my brush like this. I don't know if you guys can see that. Okay, you can. I use my brush actually like this and kind of tilt it to the outer V area and just blend this out right like this. So I'm not going on top of the eyeshadow like this, like how I would regularly do. I'm going at it with like a little slant in the brush and just blending it till the middle of my eyelid. And this right here to me literally just like the look. Does that make sense? And I'm going to take this brush from Sigma. This is the E25 blending brush. I'm going to take the brown color again and just blend out the edge of the little that we just did. I like to blend out the edge of that with that a little bit so that it gives a kind of like a pretty transition into that gold color. It's not necessary, I just think, or the olive color, but I just like the way that it looks. Now I'm going to take this eyeliner. This is the NYX Professional Makeup Epic Ink Liner, and I like to use this one because it stays on, but it's also not like too waterproof, and that is what I love in an eyeliner, because when I go to sleep at night and I have my skincare routine before I jump in the shower, I want everything to come off as easy as possible. So I like to use this one to make sure that my eyeliner is not on when I jump in the shower. So I'm going to create just a little line, and then I'm going to go into my Good as Gold ColourPop palette, because this one actually has a black shade and that is what I need. So using this like pointy pencil brush, I'm actually going to take a little bit of the black, not too much because black could go wrong like really fast, and I'm just going to smoke out the edge or the end of the liner, and I'm not going to smoke it out too much. And the reason why I like to start off really small is just to make sure that I'm not going to make like any mistakes. So I just smudge and smudge and smudge, and then when I look at it, it's like, okay, fine, this is good. And then I'm actually just going to go just a little bit higher, and I'm only going to go higher in really that edge so that it could kind of go, whew, okay, that's fine, so that it could kind of go with that angle that we just did with the olive color. So I blend upwards a little bit, and then I just keep blending upwards a little. And make sure that you stop this at the middle of your eyelid. So now I'm going to use the Huda Beauty mascara. This is the Legit Lashes mascara, and you would swear that this is a brand tutorial, but I swear it's not. I just really love a good bit of products that she came out with. So I'm actually going to use the length side because I am going to apply some eyelashes, so it's really not necessary for me to work on like volume, or at least not to me. So I just apply a little bit of mascara. It really does not have to be that much. So for today's eyelashes, I'm using the Naomi Lang Beauty Agiba eyelashes, and you can actually use the code Christmas Angel because you are watching this video to get 10% off your order. Now I'm applying these lashes with the Duo eyelash adhesive. This is actually the clear one, and I'm not really enjoying this one as much as I used to. Maybe it just takes some getting used to it. I recently got it, but I really do like the way that I can apply the adhesive, just not the way that it dries, because I feel like you could still see it a little bit after a while. I don't know. And really quick, if you don't really, or if you're still struggling with applying your eyelashes, I like to use my hand mirror, or in this case the palettes mirror, and just apply this like right under my eyes like this, and then just look at where the lash band goes, just like that, and then apply there. And sometimes I would use a tweezer, but most of the time like I won't. Ta-da! Now it just needs to dry. In all honesty, I did not want to apply foundation today, but I'm going to anyway. I'm going to use the It's You Skin Perfecting Liquid Foundation from Sistar Cosmetics, and this is in the color Bronze. I honestly don't know if this is gonna match me right now because I just got back, or not just, like it's been like a month, but I recently went to Aruba, and when I go back home I always end up like a couple of shades darker, and then my foundation doesn't match anymore. So let's see if this is gonna look like a little decent. Okay, this looks pretty, alright. Yeah, looks good. So I actually don't apply foundation all over, especially not under like my eyes and stuff like that, because it's just a lot of added product and I don't want my pores to clog up like unnecessarily. Do you know what I mean? So I like to only apply it right under here and then blend it out. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot to prime. I guess the excitement of finishing this look made me forget. What I would have used is the Laura Mercier hydrating foundation primer. I love this as a base. It is so good. So this is what I would have used, but I didn't. So what I absolutely love to do is use a foundation as a concealer. It doesn't matter what kind of foundation it is, I will use it as a concealer, especially to like highlight under my eyes and stuff like that. But for today, I'm going to use the Huda Beauty Full Filter Foundation in Gingerbread, the same one that I actually used to prime my eyes. The reason why I actually love to use this is because it just gives that very like covered look without applying a lot of product. And I like to use this on days that I'm not wearing any foundations as well. It just makes it almost seem like you have on a full face of makeup, which, you know, not a lot of product, full face of makeup, why not? Yeah, why not? If you guys forget your primer, do you have to take off your whole face, or let's say just foundation in this case? Would you have to take off your foundation and then put on your primer and then reapply your foundation, or do you just like let it go and just continue with your like face routine? Because when I forget a primer, I just, you know, like, oh well, try again next time. Now I'm going to take the trusty beauty blender, and this beauty blender is actually also from Huda Beauty. I can't remember what it's called, but it's also from Huda Beauty. At this point, I feel like this is a full face of Huda Beauty tutorial, so that's what I'm going to name this. Because what? This was so unplanned. So because this turned into a full face of Huda Beauty makeup tutorial, I'm gonna use the Tan Tour from Huda Beauty as well, and this is in the color medium. I really love the packaging of this because it is square, and I love anything square. I'm gonna take this like really fluffy and angled old Morphe brush. This is super old. I've had it for like forever. So I'm going to take a little bit and then just start to apply, to do a little bit with my nose, because I don't really want to contour. I want to more just like bronze it up. And I'm taking the Buff and Blend brush and just buffing this and blending this. This is actually a foundation brush. And then with the excess product that is on the brush, I like to just apply a little bit on my forehead. And I'm going to take my beauty blender, because I applied a little too much product, to really blend this out some more. So now I'm going to bake. So I blend, and then I take some product and instantly apply. And one thing that really helps me is to look up and constantly look up. So instead of applying your baking powder like this and looking down and having those lines actually show, look up and make sure that the lines are not creasing while applying. While like the bags under your eyes actually are not creasing, so that you apply the powder on a flat surface and not a creased surface. So this is what I initially do, just to make sure that that is covered and I don't have to worry about anything. And I just remembered I didn't even show the product. I'm using the Easy Bake in Kunafa. It is my absolute favorite. And then I'm going to clean up my nose contour, just to make sure that that looks a little alright. And then do the same on the other side. And then I'm going to do some on my forehead because it is pretty wet and oily looking. So just to mattify it, I'm going to apply a little bit. And as you can see, I don't really like bake on my forehead. I literally just apply a little bit and blend that out. And then I'm going to use like the excess to blend out the rest of the face. Now I'm taking this Smoke and Smudge brush from Huda Beauty. And I am going to take the same olive color that we just used. And I'm actually just going to blend this a little bit in the lower lash line. Not too much because I don't want it to be too smoked either. And then because this look is already like a little dark, I want to make it a little darker. And I'm going to use the Huda Beauty life liner, and I'm actually going to use the pencil side that's on this side. I really love this pencil eyeliner, so good. Put this in my waterline real quick. So before wiping off my setting powder, I actually want to bronze with a powder, and I am pretty sure that Huda Beauty does not have a bronzing powder, so I'm going to use the Hula powder from Benefit Cosmetics, and this is in caramel. And I'm going to use the little brush that it comes with as well. And I'm going to do my best not to over bronze, because that happens sometimes. And just blend my powder in. And for the mascara, I'm using the same Legit Lashes mascara, and I'm going to use the length side. So I'm going to use my Sigma Core de Rosa Aura powder, face powder. So I'm going to use this blush right here, this Cola. I'm using this old Morphe brush. I've been using a lot of like old brushes. It's time for some new ones. For lip liner, I am actually going to use a eyeliner, and this is in Sunnyvale, I think. It's a cream gel liner. And yeah, I think it's in Sunnyvale. It's from ColourPop. And for lipstick, I'll be using the matte lipstick in Board Meeting. This is the Bullet lipsticks. Now, I honestly was not sure if I was going to do this, but I feel like I'm going to do this. And then this is only for the people that watch my makeup tutorials that'll know about it. I won't say it anywhere else until it's time for me to say it anywhere else. You know what? I'm not gonna say it. I think that with me just like doing this and being excited about it, you'll know. You know, like you'll know. So that is it for this makeup tutorial. I absolutely love this look. I love the way that the eyes turned out. Every single week in November, I am posting 3 different videos, so make sure that your bell is turned on. And in December, I will be doing Vlogmas, which means that I will upload a new vlog every single day until Christmas. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you guys like this look as much as I do. If you do recreate this look, make sure that you send it to me. Tag me in all your posts so that I can follow you back and like all your stuff. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and click the bell down below to get notified every time I upload a brand new video. Bye!
Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about